Hello. Okay, I'm live in app right now. Hello. 1 second. Done. Okay. Let's start the live stream. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Zbits live stream. My name is Yash, and I'm a live stream host over here. I will take you to the journey of the crypto world, whether you will learn so much regarding crypto trading. I will also be giving you trades. Even yesterday, I gave you trades regarding Ethereum, and everything was achieved. We had we went for buy yesterday in Ethereum. I told you that safe profit will be 4589. We were somewhere over here 4586, and risky profit would be this, as we were sitting on the supply zone as well. Okay, but you can clearly see both risky and safe target were achieved very easily. So even today, if you want to do such kind of trading where you are achieving good amount of profit, I can help you with that today as well. The only thing which you can do, which you should do for me, is if you don't have deposit, then click on the deposit option and deposit the money. And if you have sufficient amount to trade in, then try to click on the take a trade. But be aware of this live stream, because I will give you trade when the trade will come. It's not like I will give you in the next 10 minutes, next 5 minutes. I have to see the market. I have to look at the market to realize if the trade is going to come to us or not. Okay. So make sure to do this thing. Yesterday we got a good amount of profit in Ethereum as well, and also in Solana. XRP was there or not? Yeah, XRP had if I have to do a little market analysis about yesterday, XRP had fake breakout scenario. I told you yesterday that this XRP looks like a bearish flag pattern. In that bearish flag pattern, first we had a breakout above side, but which couldn't sustain, and then it fall down. From that crossover, it came down. Okay. So this is what fake breakouts are called. Even though this is a bearish flag pattern which is supposed to give a downfall, it gave you a little uptrend, it gave you a little green candle so that you can go for the buy situation, and then it made the market fall down. It liquidated a lot of people over here because they all went for buy situation, but the sell side happened. As the candle was supposed to, as the chart pattern is a bearish chart pattern, it will give you a downtrend itself. Even in the XRP, I was right. The only thing went wrong was the fake breakout. Now I cannot guess if a chart pattern can give fake breakout or not. That's not possible. I ain't a guy with the 4 hands and Sudarshan Chakra in the hand. Okay, I ain't that guy. So fake breakout is an enemy of a chart pattern which happened yesterday, but again the same momentum followed, like we expected that the market will have a downfall in the market. Okay. Okay, so this was yesterday's thing. Market has not touched yet the demand zone of the market, so there is a very small trade left. If you want to take, you can take, but yes, there is a small trade left. The market will go and tap into the demand zone, but it's fine. If you want to take that small trade, you can take it. If you don't want to take it, I'll find a better one for you. Okay, you don't have to worry regarding that. BTC also gave us a good breakout. I planned two lines over here. Okay, in yesterday, this was one line which I plotted, and this was the another target line which I plotted. Okay. Now in the market, exactly from that line we got a good breakout, and which traveled to my target line. I was not sure about it yesterday. That's why I didn't tell you about the trade. Like, this is what you can go for. I was not very sure. I was not very you can say confident about this, but eventually it turned to be right one only. Proud of Yash. So yes, from exactly the trend line which I plotted yesterday, we got a good breakout, and it reached the target as well. So yes, again, same scenario can happen. But as the market is traveling down today, I really feel that it is gonna travel to the small demand zone. We'll check out the market if it travels to the small demand zone. We will check out if the market either will take a little pullback from the fair value gap, or it will travel to the ultimate small demand zone over here. Okay. Because like I said to you, there is no supply zone above. There is no supply zone at all above, because we are at the ATH. We are at the all-time high scenario. In the all-time high scenario, we cannot be sure from where the sell pressure will come, from where the sell side will trigger and will make the market go down. We cannot know that situation. Okay. So we will take a very less trade for the buy side, because that's exactly what I told you. Even yesterday, this was a buy trade which I was thinking to give, but even at that point I was a little dicey to give you that situation. But it went true. Okay. This is Bitcoin for us. Today, Bitcoin market is falling down. Ethereum is falling down. Solana is falling down. XRP is falling down. Everything is falling down. So most probably, obviously, we'll go for the sell trades today. We'll go for short sell. Okay, and in the future trading, you can understand that thing by open short. Okay, in that Zbit platform, you can look at that trade if you want to open for short. You want to do short sell. Then in the future trading, it will be called as open short. Got it? So we'll be doing open short today. We will look at the market. We'll see what kind of movement we can watch, what kind of movement we can trigger. See, right now it is very, XRP is very close to the small demand zone. Okay, there are ultimate like big demand zones below as well. This is small demand zone, I get it, but still it is a demand zone which can act as a like, can give us a big movement above. But let's see for each and every scenario. Let's delete this broadening wedge pattern. This broadening wedge is not happening over here. No. This is a demand zone of the market. What about the thickness, bro? Thickness. It is thick. For all those YouTube people who are joining this live stream, let me just tell you this one very specific thing, that Zbit.com is the one of the best crypto exchange platform you can ever come across with to start your crypto journey. This platform allows you to start your crypto journey, which can help you have financial freedom in this uncertain, unimbalanced finance era which is going on. Everything is very expensive. Everything is like reaching the skyrocket. Surviving in this kind of era, surviving this lifestyle has become very hard for everybody. In these things, we cannot divert our mind from one thing to another. That is totally okay. I get it. Like if you are going to a job person, obviously you cannot just leave your job and start something else. Even for starting something else, like for example, let's say you want to open a business, you want to open a company, you want to do a startup, you want to do XYZ. For that, you would be requiring a good amount of investment, obviously, which you don't have. Then if you narrow down your options of achieving a financial freedom, there is a one option which is available for each and every of this person, and which people do, like poor people do, rich people do, medium rich people do, the richest people do, the richest crazy ass rich people do. Everybody is doing this one thing very commonly. Nobody is like one of those things like, okay, I don't deal with it, There will be very like less 1 to 2% of rich people who are not doing this thing, and that is also myth. I feel every rich people is doing it because their CA will be on their back that do it. We have to do investment. Everybody is right now doing a trading because trading has proven to be the one of the most safest, and with the less investment you can achieve a very greater heights of a profit in the market. Okay, it is not something like you open a business, you need a very heavy investment in the market. You open the business, and you need a very heavy investment in the market, or you require a very good amount of like ocean worth of knowledge. There are so many competitors of you out there which is trying to eat up your anything, like eat up your profit, eat up your chances of success, every of those things. So that's not possible over here. Trading requires a very minimal skills. Okay, I'm not denying this fact. Yes, that trading requires very minimal skills. This is not that time of era where trading is very new concept. It is that era where trading is like the most oldest concept you can consider, which we like everybody has made their own hacks, everybody have made their own theories, concepts, and blah 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 blah. There are so many things already being invented, being made, being theoreticalized for all the people out there, so that they can help with it. You don't have to come and you don't have to create something. You just have to learn what is there already, and you can achieve success in trading. So for all those people who want to have financial freedom in this imbalanced financial world, I would suggest you to start your crypto journey. Because compared to, right, like why crypto? Okay, why crypto? Some people think like crypto is very unsafe place, it's a very volatile place, it's a very this, it's a very that. See, everything in this world has good and bad. Even if your mom, even if your dad, even if your family, everything has a good side, it's a bad side. We can't just focus on the bad side, and we cannot leave the good side, which can give us a very hefty amount of profit. Now, compared to the indices, compared to the commodities, compared to the stock market, crypto market has proven to give a lot of, like, I'm not even saying a lot, it's like 100x, maybe 500x, maybe 1000x money to you from your investment. That's what crypto market is. Yes, the fact that the crypto market is a very volatile market, and that's exactly, I don't think why people think like volatility is a very bad thing. Volatility is not a bad thing. Volatility is actually a very good thing. Why do we have to wait in the stock market if I am on the buy situation? Why do I have to wait for, like, let's say maybe 12 hours, maybe 1 day, maybe 2 days, maybe 3 days? I have to wait for that amount of profit, which I can gain in just 15 to 30 to 45 minutes in the crypto market. Now, how is this? How can you say like yes, the volatility is bad? Volatility is good. It can achieve your profit very easy. It can achieve your profit very fast. It can achieve, yeah. If you don't have skills, if you don't know how to enter in the market, then that can backfire you. But obviously, what else? Like anything in this world requires skill. Like you want to do anything, even if you want to just I should not give that example. It's a bad example. Even if you want to do any kind of job, you require some set of skills to complete that task, to complete that XYZ thing. Now trading is same like this. If you want to excellence in something, you require a very basic amount of skills for very obvious reasons. I can tell you what are those basic set of skills which you require in your life for being a very expert or being a very profitable via crypto trading. Okay. The basic understanding of the market is very essential. Basic understanding means structures of the market, the uptrend structure, the downtrend structure, consolidation, major consolidation. Now major consolidation was not there before. Before there were just three only three. Uptrend, downtrends, consolidation, which is basically called a sideways market. Major consolidation is a new thing add up. Why? Because we have seen in the crypto market there are major swings. Those major swings are nothing but they are going in one zone. This is the one zone, but just the distance of the price, like the price value dropping and rising is huge. Even though it's a sideways market, but the drop is by 10,000, the jump is by 10,000. So we cannot just call it sideways market. That we have to call it a major consolidation, which is called as major swings in the market, which makes them one of, like, major swings is one of those points where you will feel that this is the most point where the liquid trap can happen. Like because of like the market will jump up like within 5 to 10 minutes, it will jump up more than $5,000 to $10,000, and within that next moment it will drop up as well. Now people are confused what to do. Even if like we make a range, let's say we make a range like, okay, this is the point from where maximum time the drop up is happening, and the bottom point is where the maximum time support is happening. Okay, we got it, we made it. We made a trend line as well. We went on doing it, and that's actually a trap. They want you to make those trend line. They want you to wait for that moment, like market will tap into that situation, and once the support line is triggered, once from the support line some pullback upward we see from the candles, that's exact point they want you to go for buy, so that they can drop the complete market down and eat up your liquidity. So what do you understand by this? You need to have understanding of structure of the market, liquidity. Understanding liquidity concept is very, 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 very important in the market, because liquidity, like it is named liquidity, but do you know what's very simply liquidity means? Your money. Okay, the money which is put on the stop loss minus this, I am okay. If minus 100 happens, I am deal with it, I'll deal with my loss. That loss is nothing other than liquidity. Nothing other than liquidity. We, like in the market, we call money as a liquidity. So, but it is your money. Liquidity concept means your money concept, and that concept talks about how market wants, finds, and traps you to lose that liquidity, to lose your money. How market makes moves, like we have dating moves. Market has money moves. Market is the most gold digger person you will ever see in the whole existence of the human life, the alien life, and every of those things. The most gold digger person is the market. He will try to suck all of your money wherever he sees the very smallest type. The most major thing which I felt like why market, like I have to hats off to the skills of the way they move, the way they flirt, the way they do everything in the market by the just to catch the liquidity. See, at the time when the employment thing, US had the three major news of the market, and how they fooled us. I was like literally wow. Okay, for at that moment I was like shocked. For a minute I was very shocked. First, the three major moves came from the market, from the USA government. They said like, bro, our employment is jumping up, our in price index is going high, our GDP growth is good, everything is good. We are the most strongest people ever and ever. Okay, and they just did what? 25 basic point cut. Just 25 basic points were cut, and boom, they were happy. Their growth had a huge pump, their employment had a very good rate, their price index was jumping high, everything was going good, everything was good for them, which affected market. Obviously, like I said to you, if a dollar becomes strong, crypto market will fall down, to be very fair. Now, before that, three major news came. 25% of cut was done by that government. Okay, a lot of people went for buy situation because they knew if the dollar gets weaker, because there was not just one cut. Okay, there has to be there has to be is a correct path. I want to speak in present, future continuous tense. Has to be there were there has future continuous tense. 1 second. Yeah. There was three major cuts was about to happen in the extended time period. Okay, first cut of 25 was done. Then the later cuts of more 25 and 25 and 25 was yet to be done. Now, obviously, if I know that more 25 cuts are coming in, obviously I will go for sell. I will go for extreme buy situation, because I know if I capture the first 25, then the next 2 or 3 next 2 or 3 cuts will be more bigger. Like next 3 or 4 cuts will be like make the market rocket sky. Maybe all time high, all time new, all time high can be achieved with this. Everybody went for buy. Then this three news dropped up. Okay, three fake news dropped up. Employment is high, price index is this, GDP growth is this, everything is good, blah blah blah. Market grabbed the whole liquidity. Market grabbed in that single 1 to 2 hour. Market grabbed almost 1.08 or 6 something billion dollars. Gone from the market, gone. Like you cannot see it, it's vanished. Boom, magic happened. Their father never returned. That kind of structure happened in the market. Like it's gone. 1.06 or 07 something like that billion gone from the market just because of this news, like everything is good, we are strong, we are this, we are blah 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 blah. Liquidity trap happened, $1.09 billion gone from the market, and then later on there comes more better news, which made the market new all-time high. Which okay, obviously it made the market new all-time high. What was that news? US shut down. Government got shut down. Government shut down. No money. There is no money for them to pay the employee. The funding has stopped. They don't have funding, and they were saying, the major news came that yes, economic growth is like strong, GDP strong, but strong. Where is that strong? It's all gone. Government got shut down. And if you think that's your like what you can say, that's your win, but no. If you compare 1.08, 1.06 billion dollar lost at the cause of all-time high, which is not even the biggest all-time high, it just made 125 or 126. That's not a very like all-time high situation. From 124 we just went 125, and that from 125 we just went 126. That much volatility we see every day in the market. Okay, it's not a major turnover. If you really think that this is a win-win situation for us, that's not a win-win situation for us. A person who took $1.08 billion liquidity from the market on the basis of 3 fake news, that's the person is the real winner. That's the guy. I wish I was that guy. Seriously. Like the next day my WhatsApp DP would be like this, like yo. Okay. So yes. What do we learn from this? That news affects the crypto market a lot. Okay, news has that impact on the crypto market, that it will make sure that it has some part of impact on the market. It will like the impact comes from the sentiment of the people. To be very honest, it is us who is doing those things. We hear the news, we read the news, we react to it, and we make our actions according to it. That action suffers from those situations. If some very great positive news comes, obviously people are going to go buy. This was how to use trade. You want to know how to use trade? You want to know how to use Zbit for trade? To be very like, if I modify your question, you want to know how to do trading with the help of Zbit, or you just want to know how to find out trades, how to use trades. Use trades. What do you mean by use trades? I get confused with their questions, like what are they, like how to use trades, how to use trade can mean like there is, he ate one word in that sentence, how to use Zbit for trade, 2 words actually, or does he mean that how to do trading, or do you mean how to use trade for financial freedom? What do you mean by that? Like, be very specific. Like we are adults now. Okay, we are adults. Adult people know how to communicate. We should know how to communicate properly, so that the answer, the reply, the feedback will be exactly the proper. If you use 4 words how to use trade, how will I understand what trade you want to use? You want to know CBIT, you want to know this, the chart I made, how to use this for trade, how to use what for trade, because trade, we are adults, bro, adults. Communicate properly so that you can receive the feedback, your doubts, answer to your doubts, everything properly. If you don't communicate properly, I'm really sorry, I cannot help you with that situation. And you just left. Please make sure whenever you ask, whenever if I say like I don't get your question, please make sure that you are asking it more properly with the clarification of what you want to know. Okay? I hope we are clear with this. That communication is a key. Use your word wisely and very clearly. What you want to know, what you want to say. Got it? He was from Nigeria, somewhere from Nigeria. 95 user 935385. He came, he dropped that question and he left. Sad. Okay. So that was it. That was like I wanted to say that thing, because if there was 3 great news from your side, then why government shutdown? Why there is no funding from the government? Why? And why they are thinking like now they have to cut 50 basic points, not 25. First they started with 25. Now they are on the verge to cut 50 basic points from their interest rate. Why? Why, if everything was going great stuff, then why you have to cancel now? 50 basic points from 50 is actually great. 50 is actually very high. Like compared to like 50 can make a dollar very weak compared to 25. 50 is like a desperate move that they have to save their country kind of stuff. As it's an all-time high, no supply zone for very obvious reasons. There are no supply zone. Market closed at 126. Woohoo! All-time high achieved. But is it a very good all-time high? No, it is a very poor all-time high. Even though it is an all-time high, but it's very poor all-time high. Coming like $1,000 plus is not an all-time high. Okay, all-time high should be like at least 130, 135, 140, 150, something and like, which gives us hopes in the market, but this is not giving hopes in the market. From that moment, from closing to that, making another higher high, market is traveling down. I really feel like there are 2 situations over here to travel down. Okay, first, as we are looking at what are we looking at? An overall bigger picture if I talk about. Let me just delete this. 126 all-time high. If I just delete this bigger picture in the market, what we are looking at? We are looking at an uptrend of the market, meaning higher lows. If the market broke the previous higher high, this was the previous one, it broke, and this became the new higher high of the market. Now this was What was it? It was higher low of the market, the previous higher low. Obviously market is traveling down right now. It will not travel more below this level, because then it will change the character of the market. The character will be changed from uptrend to a downtrend. Character will change from uptrend to a downtrend of the market, which will make us like right now scenario is going all uptrend because of the US government is like gone, like there is no government. Where are they? I don't know where are they. Like they are there, they are working, they are making, like if those people are on the job, they have to go without any payment, who are in the need, like ministers, like who have everyday work, like which matters. People who people who matters in the government, they have to come to the office and work. People who do not matter to the government, they can sit home without any payments. That's what happened. Okay. So as per if we say like the government says shut down, there is no news. How 5 solo Bitcoin miner crashed in over each Bitcoin ETF record nearly 1 billion worth of inflow in just one day. Okay, that's good news. Bitcoin eases after hitting fresh record high market. Japanese real estate firm enters Bitcoin with 3.3 million. I am very like confused. Where is Metaplanet at such situations? Why Metaplanet is gone, like completely vanished? He had a goal of 2,10,000. Where did he went? Why can't I see Metaplanet anywhere in the name, anywhere in the crypto news that he's buying this, he's buying that, he's buying this, he's buying that? There is no Metaplanet for so many long days. Fund acquisition for you. Is US government charting a big Bitcoin by the President Trump signed executive order to establish the Bitcoin reserve in the March this year. Since then, there has been a widespread speculation about the implement of the government BTC on the Sunday. American investors and the entrepreneur Anthony that the US government they are buying Bitcoin, creating an initial kind of strategy reserve and sitting to Bitcoin. We already had that Discord. But that's not the main dish is here. The main dish is that when they start buying, and I think this is gonna happen some point. US government holds 198k Bitcoin worth over 24 billion. Okay. They are buying now. That's the news that they are gonna buy. Bitcoin exchange flows hit multi-year low. It's not too late in the game to get in the Bitcoin Panthera. Bitcoin pools build momentum. Okay. So I wanted to confirm with the news if the government is getting back to getting start or something. There is no such signs, and there is one thing, like I don't understand this thing, but there is a news that is government charting a big BTC buy. They are thinking that it is going to be a big BTC buy. A conversation between the American investors and then the entrepreneur went like they have a lot of 180 198k bitcoin worth over 24 billion already, and they said that that's not the main dish. The main dish is when they start buying. So a buying can happen as well. Okay, buying can happen. Now, as per the news, like there is no such greater news in the market regarding the dollar to be getting stronger or something. So we will continue with our structure, which is an uptrend structure, making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay. Right now, this was the previous higher low of the market. Obviously, this was the previous higher low of the market, and this was the previous higher of the market. Now the new higher high has became this. This is the new higher high of the market, which is basically a new target of the market. Okay, if you follow the structure of the crypto market, of the structure of the trade, which is, if it is goes uptrend like this, every time the new higher high will break a structure and will make a new one. This is a breakup structure. This is previous one, broke this structure, made a new one, broke this structure, made a new one, broke this structure, made a new one. That's why whenever you are at this level, higher low, higher low, higher low level, always keep your target the previous all-time high. Sorry, the previous higher high. Previous higher high will be your target. Why it cannot be this? Why? I will tell you this why. Because once the breakup structure happens in the market, yes, the market is right now going into the upward direction and making another higher high. But what will be the stop of this higher high, that we cannot guess at all. This is not for us to guess at all. Okay, we cannot guess what kind of we cannot guess what kind of we cannot guess what kind of like jump it can make, what new higher high it will make. We don't know regarding that. Either it can be like small like this, or either it can be big like this. Can you see the distance between two? One is small, one is very small distance, one is very big distance. They both are higher highs. They both are higher high because they are higher than the previous one. They don't have such commitments that I will go 0.5%, I will go 20%, 30% up, and I will make my new higher. There is no commitments like this. Okay, so that's why whenever you are traveling, okay. Let's see. Hello. Okay. Checking. Okay, so the higher high scenario, like market to make another higher high, we never know what kind of new higher high will be made in the market. Like the same example like I gave you, this was the point where we had a breakup structure. This is called as breakup structure. Whenever another higher high, this is the previous higher high, is broken, that range is broken, and we cross that range, we give a breakout. That is called as break of structure. Break of structure justifies in one thing, that the trend is continuing. Okay, change of character says that the character is changing from up to the down. But if we see break of structure justifies that yes, the trend is continuing for upside direction, not for the downside direction. Now there are 2 to 3 risks which I can see over here. As first thing, like I said to you, that we can never know what kind of higher high the next time market will make. Breakup structure we can assume, breakup structure we can trade, breakup structure we can be sure of, we can be confident of, but how much it can go up, we don't know about this. And with that thing, one thing which has happened over here, like a very small higher high is made, and now very small higher high indicates what? Lack of buyers. There is a very less buyer at right now situation over here. Now lack of buyers will trigger what? Obviously lack of buyer will trigger that now change of character might happen. Okay, if volume is very less in the market, like let's understand this one scenario. Okay, let me just, I will give you one example, like how you can know if the market is gonna start a downtrend or uptrend or any kind of trend. Okay, from here we can see what, slowly in the moment, in the candles, like whenever I come to this shit arrow is coming, but if you, let me just shift it. Okay, whenever you see this in here, what we are observing in here, we are observing that market is falling down, but volume is increasing, volume is getting increased. Okay, in here we see the market price, the price level of the market is falling down, but volume is increasing. That means a strong, see again, like I said to you, it is not a confirmation or commitment that whatever I'm saying is gonna be true. Okay, market can make his against move whenever he wants, however he wants. For right now situation, just for theoretical thing I'm saying, like whenever volume is up and price is falling down, a change of character is about to happen according to theories, according to what we have observed repeatedly time. Like a change of character is going to happen. Right now character was a very small downtrend, very small downtrend we were having, and as it is going up we are seeing a change of character can build up over here and we can shift to another all-time high. There is a one explanation, but at a same point, there is, like I said to you, sometimes market gives throws such kind of knives at you which you cannot dodge as well. Okay, in theoretical way this is also a possible thing, like if volume is rising and price is falling down, and volume is rising for what, volume is rising for green red candles. Now red candles means what, number of sellers in the market are increasing. Now number of seller which when increase in the market, they do what, they do short sell, they do sell. Now there is situation as well where the market can drop up. So to confirm this thing, let's just go and let's just see if there is any divergence from an RSI. If we see any divergence from an RSI, then we can be a little sure about it. But we don't have any divergence in the market. Hmm. No, we do. We do have a divergence in the market, but it is already used. We cannot use it more. Like this was a divergence in the market. Can you see this peak? Now, if I focus on this peak, it shows a little declined action, which means like the market is little declining. It's like it's going down a little. Okay. And if I just focus on this candle over here, the same top to the same top, we see a little rise of that price, not the decline, but the rise of that price. So yes, the divergence is there. We can expect a market to drop down very soon. Let's not go for a buy situation at right now point, as the indicators are not suggesting for us to go for any kind of buy situation in the market at right now point. Right now going for buy situation is same like having a lot of losses in the market. But the trend line is respect. That's what I like a lot. Like see, this was a trend line which was giving rejection to rejection to rejection. Now exactly when we got a breakout, now it came to exactly that trend line, and from that trend line itself, market is trying to push up. I am observing this fair value gap over here. If from this fair value gap a little downside situation comes, then I'll be little sure about that. Yes, a downtrend, a change of character has happened, because every downtrend requires a little bit of retracement. That little bit of retracement looks like this only. Came down a little up, came down a little up, came down. Now this can be a little up for the market to fall down more. We'll look into that scenario and we'll do our trade. Am I having echo now? Is there echo? Hmm. This should have been the point, but it took a retracement over here. That's okay. Welcome user 882261. Welcome to the live stream. We are trying to identify what kind of trade we can have. Till that point, like I said to you, whenever I come on this platform, I come to give you a trade. So till that point, just do a deposit, and once you do a deposit, I'll give you trade. I'm waiting for just this candle to close. 4 minute 18, 4 minute 17, 15, 4 minutes is left for this candle to close. Once it candle closes, then I'll be having like what kind of next candle will I be using? Which time frame? I am using 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. For me, I don't use small time frames because in the small time frame there are too much noises. Now, what do you understand by noises? Means like too much. Like, see, for example, yesterday I gave you a trade for an uptrend over here. Okay, I told you breakout will happen and we can go straight up. Now this is such a simple movement. If I just go and check out this simple movement in 5 minutes, you will see a lot of time market went downtrend and sideways and downtrend and sideways. That's why, to clear out such kind of noises in my chart, I use always and always I use 1 hour candle, 1 hour time frame, because that is the most simple, easy to understand, and it does take time to give us to help us reach the target, but it will give you a quality amount of target with no noises in between. No noises in between. That's why I use 1 hour time frame. Okay, 1 hour time frame. Welcome user 864395. Welcome to the live stream. Click on the deposit option and deposit your amount. It might take 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes to receive into your account. And once you receive it, then we'll go on take trade. Okay. Till that point, if I see any trade, I will surely give you. Okay. I am not able to see any trade right now. Point. Let me just observe market a little and give you. My yesterday's trend line and yesterday's target can be my new same entry and the target as well. I'm just hoping for to see something because diversion has made by the not a very big, but yeah, still there is a diversion of RSI, which can indicate that the strength of money is decreasing. A downfall can come in the market. I'm just waiting for that moment. And I can also see a fair value gap just above the candle, which is being formed right now. So I want to be sure if that fair value gap, if this candle taps into this fair value gap and then again fall down, then I can keep some kind of this level as my this lower fair value gap. Can I see a fair value gap over here? Yes, I can keep this fair value gap as a target and I can go for short sell. But for that I have for that I have to wait for the candle to show me some rejection from that point. Okay, in Ethereum, yesterday Ethereum trade were good. Yesterday we had two take profits, all got hit, and we got a good amount of profit yesterday. Today there is two peak rejection making an M direction, sorry, M chart pattern, which is a double top chart pattern, which is generally made for a downward direction, which is generally made for a market to fall down. Okay, generally is made for that. Let's delete the fair value gap for a minute. Sorry, supply zone. And yesterday's risk target, everything, yesterday's thing will delete. Market has not tapped into the fair value gap to have such kind of movement. Okay, I really feel let's go for the sell side. Why I'm not going for sell side? I really feel let's go for sell side and let's just keep our target to the fair value gap, which is right over here. The tip of the fair value gap. Small target, but let's, I think let's go and achieve it. Sometime I feel like I should have waited for it to hit the fair, like red fair value gap, so that it can travel to the green fair value gap. If you want to wait, we can wait as well. Okay, because the target has just started. The same exact thing is somewhere over here. Till that point, I will just make the fair value gap. That's our TP. Take profit will be, what is this line? 4632.73. 4632.73. That's our take profit for Ethereum. If you want, see, if you want to enter for sell side right now, you can enter. But I really believe, say, right now, if you see, first we had what? Bottom rejection from the market. This is the bottom rejection for upward direction. Bottom rejection always is caused by who? Buyers. Now we got the buyers rejection from the market when the market was trying to go for sell. I really feel like this candle has a potential to touch the fair value gap again to drop down. So let's wait for the candle to form, to like reach at least this point, at least the least. I can put a limit order over there. Limit order of what? Limit order of 4681. Bro, but I put limit order, no? For buy it put shit. My mistake. I don't want for buy. I want for sell, 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 sell. My mistake. My mistake. Where is that? Sell. Yes. We want to do what? 4681, right? 4680. Let's go for 4680. Just 468000. Okay. I put my limit order over here at 4680. I really feel it can touch till that point. Okay. Sometime you should go by your instinct. What your instinct is talking to you. I'm going for, see, my sell limit order has been placed at 4680. I feel that market can touch that point. Kaiser, welcome to the live stream. In Ethereum, there is one sell opportunity, but wait for the candle to go above like at least 4680 level, and my limit order is placed. If you want to place, you place a limit order at 4680, and from that point go for the sell. Your take profit is 4632.73. Simple. Okay. Say entry from here. Stop loss is here. This is my take profit. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. You can keep stop loss as the half of the fair value gap. 1:3 risk reward ratio we can go for. 1:3 risk reward ratio we can go for. Entry will come from this top position only, okay, not from the bottom. Entry will come from exactly that point where I have made my that sell limit line. My take profit is this. This is my take profit, okay. This is the take profit, which is 4632.73. That's the take profit. Because why? As first market having a fair value gap above, fair value gap down, obviously market will travel to the fair value gaps. There has not been one scenario where market never traveled to a fair value gap. So for traveling to a fair value gap, first it needs a push, which can get from the above fair value gap, which is a red fair value gap. Once it get a push, it will obviously come to the green side, FVG. Okay, very simple, easy trade. Let's wait for this trade and then I'll shift to next one. I cannot leave this trade like this here. BTC is happening. Yes, BTC is traveling above to the fair value gap. I really feel like once it's tap into the fair value gap and false turn, we'll go for sell side for this as well. We'll go sell side for BTC as well. Once it taps into the fair value gap, first let it tap to the fair value gap. This is our FVG. Come on, let's go. Welcome user 502914. Welcome to the live stream. The Ethereum sell entry will be very soon from 4680. So be aware of the market. Put a limit order at Ethereum at 4680. Once that limit order hits, we'll go for a sell side. And our target is basically 4632.73. That's our target. Simple, easy target. And there is a sell opportunity in BTC as well, but we are waiting for it to travel down from the fair value gap. Okay. And if you don't have sufficient balance, then click on the deposit button, which you can see right over on the screen below. There are two options: take a trade and deposit. If you have deposit, then click on the take a trade, put a limit order at 4680. And if you don't have a deposit, sufficient balance to take a trade, then click on the deposit and arrange some money. 10 USD, 20, 30, 40, 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 1 lakh, or whatever amount you want to deposit. Deposit that amount, and then I'll see you in the market. See, it's coming close. It's coming very, very close. Very, 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 very close to our point of entering. I'm thinking of extending this over here. Ah, I hate when the nose is packed. Like you have one job to breathe, and that you won't do because you are sick. Shittiest organ ever. My job is to inhale, and if I get sick, I won't inhale. Welcome user 605655 on the live stream of the Zbit platform. Ethereum sell entry is gonna come very, very soon. Put a limit order at 4681.56 and then go for sell side direction. Take profit 563 to 1.73. I'm waiting for the entry. Once the entry starts, I will go from here and I will try to jump from the highest clip or something. Is going up. 4680 achieved. 4681 about to get achieved. Very close, very close, very close. It will. It's very close. It can travel to fair value gap as well. Okay, it can travel to this point as well. 4685.96. But I want to just have an early entry. That's all, nothing else. I'll speak less. It is better. I'll speak less. Okay, our entry has been executed. Ethereum entry is executed. It touched 861,84681.73 executed. Now we are having a small amount of profit. But also keep it this thing in mind. There is a possibility that it can travel to 4685.66. Like there is a this fair value gap. It can travel to fair value gap as well. I just took an every entry because I thought early rejection might be possible, but it can travel to the fair value gap which is sitting here. Okay, this is that fair value gap. It can travel here as well. My ultimate goal was to enter from fair value gap itself, but impatient I became. I'll come back. Let's take our entry from the fair value gap. That's better. Good rejection already happened. Why I did what I did. Why I did what I did. I was in the market from 4681. This greediness told me to enter from the fair value gap. Okay, it's coming back again. It's coming back again. Shh, 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 shh. Let me run. 4684. 4683. 468. The previous one is okay. 4681 is okay. Again, the limit order is placed. The previous one was good. I don't know why I did it, but it's fine. It's fine. Hopes. Let's have hopes. I lost my entry or what? Don't tell me that I lost my entry. I was in the market from 4861. Why I did cancel and then I wanted to enter from higher price range. I was at the most perfect point to enter in the market. Shit. Okay, it's again going up, again going up, again going up. Maybe we can have it. It's going up. I just want re-entry in the market. That's all. That's all. Just give me my entry back. The one I was already in the market. Just give me that entry back. That's why don't use greediness. The place where I entered before was the perfect entry. Welcome user 593784. Ethereum sell entry is there. You can put your limit order and enter from 4681.18, and you can go for TP as your 4632.73. A good amount of profit you can make from there. A very good amount of profit. Very close again. Come on, buyers, come on. Very close. Very close we are from our entry point. Very close. Welcome user. Welcome user 318938147378. We have taken a sell entry. I have placed a limit order. Okay. I want to enter from higher price 4681.81. I want to enter for sell side and my take profit will be 4632.73. Got it? Click on the trade option, take a trade option on the live stream app and then go for trade. Simple. Have patience. It will enter at that price. We will have entry at that price. Correct. Our order is executed. Finally, our order is executed. Okay. We won't have, we won't delete this order again. That's it. My order executed. Now I'll just wait for the profit of 148.3 USDT, which is basically a take profit of 463,213. Sorry, 4632.73. 4.956.90 USD profit. Profit has started to happen. I hope people are entering in the trade of Ethereum for sell side. Sell side entry. Make make a sell side entry fast, guys. Future sell, okay, that is basically open short. In Cbit, go for open short, not for open long. $10.59, the profit has started to happen. Take trade in Ethereum fast. Tap on that take a trade and take a trade. You'll remember me. You'll have a good amount of profit. And as this goes to the 50%, like for example, this will candle will come down somewhere over here 50%. Take your SL and drop it down. Okay. 15.39 USDT. 15.75 USDT. 1.23 USDT. अक्ल के संग is not able to go and touch the fair value gap. But at least I'm fine that I got the same entry point. It will soon start. See, this is a buyer's last trend they are trying to make. They got a rejection from the bottom. And now this is their trying. They are trying their level best to make the market jump up, but sellers are sticking tight. They are not letting them have. They are not letting that thing happen. So after this candle close, we'll see the momentum or kind of a big candle. The candle made the buyers made. The next candle will be a downfall candle. क्या दिल की सुन ली 3.30 USDT. Ethereum faces TD cell signal at resistance key level. Even the news are supporting us. News just says to go for a downfall situation. This downfall is not even that big. Okay, just 1% we want the market to fall. That's all. 1%. With a 1% fall in such kind of candle, such kind of coin, it's always the bigger. It's always the most bigger opportunity. Burning. Zero point 0.72. See, a lot of time is giving you a re-entry situations. Okay, so even if after this much re-entry you are not entering at this point, then can't help. I'll come back in 15-minute break. Okay. 15-minute break. I'll come back. I need. It closed above. Next candle open for downside. That's good. That's good. What about Bitcoin? I should have entered, yeah. I should have entered. I should have entered for such scenarios. Lost one opportunity to enter. There is a red set parallel for okay. Anything happening in Solana? XRP. Downtown में लगी आग. Why this fair value gap is not pushing the market down? When do we enter for sell side? Let's say till where it can continue. 0.3, my highest thing is that it can continue till 0.3. Okay, 0.3. Let's say 0.3. We'll keep our target as the previous lower low of the market. This is lower low of the market. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. This is the lower low of the market. We'll try to keep our lower low, previous lower low as the target. Mostly by 0.3, we can see a little rejection from the market by 0.3 level. See, it is rising, rising, rising. It's definitely going for that situation. Either it is that situation where it won't cross. If it crosses this point, if it crosses the lower high, then we can go for buy situation for the higher high. Okay, like I said to you, there are two situations which may can happen. Either the market will continue the change of character, which is lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, sorry, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, or we can have is you can go for a higher high, which is a buy option. Buy option, I will go after 0.5 level. I want to see if the rejection can follow from the 0.3 level. If it crosses this 0.5 level, then there won't be any lower high, which is a change of character, and we will aim for the new higher high. We'll aim for the newer higher high. Okay. Let's see if it have a rejection from 0.38 level. Good extreme buying Ethereum. I don't think so. It can continue the buying spur. See, there has been a rejection from 0.38 level from that candle. A very small rejection, but it's a rejection. Again, we are in the profit. $13.11 $11.8. Solana is also in the fair value gap on the red side. If it starts falling, I'm just hoping that it will continue this thing. This thing should be continued. The downtrend. Change of character should not happen. But they have already taken the support for the demand zone. Let's see if this fair value gap is strong or not. Same goes for the XRP. XRP already taken a support from the demand zone. I just want to see if this fair value gap is strong or not. Rejection from rejection from the fair value gap.
19.71 USD. We are starting to having a rejection from the fair value gap from the top side. This is the signal of the fair value gap to go for the sell side. 0.6 was the level from where the rejection started to happen. Okay, here it's 0.3. BTC, shall I enter? Shall we make BTC entry? Solana also tapped into the fair value gap and having a bottom rejection, peak rejections. Why from the fair value gap I'm not entering for the rejection side? Because the rejection doesn't seem to be very genuine. Very slow, very less rejection from the peak. It is it is able to see. So with that thing, entering from extreme sell side is not an option right now. All having rejections. Diversion is not there. They both are falling. Price is falling much more higher thing. Strength is trying to recover, but it is falling only. Recovery from the strength is not visible right now. Bitcoin ETFs is the largest daily inflow since the Trump election surge of BlackRock IB at nearest. Yeah, it must be almost in billions. But even those billions are not helping to make an all-time high situation in the Bitcoin. We can't see those candles with nearly 100 billion in AUM. What do you mean by 100 million? Where is those candles? The US Bitcoin spot Bitcoin ETF exchange was dropped 1 billion worth of net of inflow. 1 billion worth of net inflow on Monday for first time since July 11 as the foremost cryptocurrency marked its latest all-time high of 126. Bitcoin IB dominated inflow of 190 million followed by the BC100. Overall the fund overall the funding attracted blah 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 blah. BlackRock closes in 100 billion in AUM ahead of Monday inflow. There's nothing. Just fake news. Morning crypto report 610 million XRP surprised by Ripple. BTC smashes Wednesday before Shiba Inu faces survival question. Survival question by Shiba. Sheep. Shiba Inu faces survival. The biggest meme coin on the Ethereum. Biggest meme coin on Ethereum. One star of the crypto show. Shiba Inu continues to battle request trading at 0.00001. Little has changed from the previous section of the share. Stories about your trace. retracement or traveling to a new high. Did it broke the previous high, previous higher low? No, it has not broken the previous higher low. That is also a questionable thing. And it has not broken previous higher low. Previous higher low is not yet broken. This was previous thing for this movement. Now this may be the previous thing for this next movement. Maybe this is also a scenario. XRP, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, Solana, XRP are having same momentum, same rejection, same. Sorry, Solana and XRP has very similar rejection from the top, from the fair value gap. No news is nothing. It will say change of character only, I know. This is a break of structure. No change of character till now. How we can say the higher high is not broken yet. Higher low is not yet broken. It's break of structure, break of structure. Change of character. Break of structure. Equal highs. See, like I said, 0.38 to rejection will be there. It's exactly 0.38 rejection is happening. Same, exactly 0.38. Mhm. Mm. Start calling, yeah. I'm like, how long should I wait for you to? Well, the rejection from the fair value gap is there. Next candle should start red so that I can go for sell side. My target over here at the fair value gap. La, 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 la. Should I close it on a positive note? I am having 5.9 USDT profit. Okay. Shall I close it on a positive note or shall I let me continue to the take profit? Because it can come to the take profit. There is a high possibility that it will come to the take profit. A very high possibility. Okay, let's continue. You can reduce my profit to 167. Reducing profit is okay. Take profit will be 163.09. Here, take profit. It's better. Solana might be winning the genius era, says the Bitwise analyst. Ethereum faces DDs that I saw already saw. Next candle has started to form. I want to end it in a good note. Solana. Already traveled from demand zone. Can it come back again to the demand zone? Already traveled. Already traveled. Can it come back? Sell side action. Sell side action. Come on, let's go. Sell side action. That's what I want to see. A sell side action in the market. Ah, it's burning, bro. 15. See, I think it is starting to fall now. Ethereum is starting to fall now. T481. Let's go. Any RSI then getting decrease. Give me. This is okay. No divergence, but okay, cool. There is no divergence. I thought there might be some divergence. Fair value gap is not respecting. It's fine. Let's delete this trade. If it's not respecting, then what's the If we go for buy situation, let's say if we go for buy situation as per whatever sell side situation is not happening right now, got it. Sell side situations, sellers are not active in the market, got it. It's trying to push up the market, got it. Everything I understood, everything I got it. What can be my sell target then? Buy target. Can it be the higher high? Doesn't seem so. Can be, cannot be as well at the same moment. Made a all-time high. Can be, cannot be. The movement is its movement is that slow that is, even if I go for buy side, I don't think there will be any amount of profit for me. No fair value gaps for the right side in the top to justify the buying, justify the traveling. Change of character. After the change of character, it should go for downside. And that's what exactly I'm selling to all people, that it should go for the downside. Why it is keep on continuously having a little buy. Why? Even the change of character means very simple thing, like it is going from uptrend, the downtrend has started. If the downtrend has started, if this is a retracement, and after the retracement buying will come, selling will come, then why cannot I see this that reaction? That reaction is not here. Everything, everything. At least travel somewhere. Traveling is a good thing. You should travel somewhere. Not even traveling somewhere. Let's go. According to market, everything is going for buy situation. So let's go for buy situation. I don't even want to put a target. I want to see where the market can take me. If it starts falling from here, I'll be very angry. Even this, let's go for buy over here. Let's see what market is trying to pick. what point a market has, what he wants to understand. Let me see. I want to see. Sell where I'll enter from the downside of the center for the downside. Buy situation, only buy. Global crypto ETF attracts about 5.95 million as the Bitcoin sells new high. Then where is that momentum? Can we see that momentum? Can we see that kind of candle? The news are coming, but where is it affecting in the market? The market is not affected at all by such thing. If there is 5 billion, then I am questioning where is that 5.95 billion? Where is it? Where is it? If there is an inflow of that high price of 5.95 billion dollar, then where it is in the market? Very simple question. Where is it in the market? Why market is not having that 5.5 billion dollar movement? Why there is such a shitty small movement where I wanted to go for buy now and everything is going for sell now? I was going for sell, then the buy came. Now I'm going for the sell, buy, and then now sell is coming. Skip, take profit over here. Where is that inflow of the market? 5.95 billion, they say. Where is it? Which is that candle? I'm sick. My hand is paining. Go for sell, yeah. Cannot wait. I want to go for sell. A little pushback and I'll go for sell. It's fine. It doesn't matter. No. this enough. Let it go. Yeah, after canceling. Minus 15, 3, 8, 10. Why from the fair value gap the rejection is like rejection from fair value gap? Really, really, that too right side fair value gap. Okay, it's not even a buy side fair value gap. It's a red side fair value gap which has a Okay. So buying it is. We are going for buy. I will let him decide what kind of target he wants to keep. Rejection is happening from here. It's a two equal kind of lows. Maybe it's traveling there. Let's keep our take profit at this. Yes. Let's see if it can travel that high. It's fine. We will be in the profit, I feel. Somehow. After reaching that. The sell side candle, sell side candle, sell side candle, then why? I'll end my live stream right now. Half an hour early, I'm ending today. I'm not feeling good. I'm really sorry that I'm not feeling good. Not continue more for half an hour. Okay. Today there was no, even if there is movement in the market, understanding market went very hard for me today. Like before leaving, it is giving us some kind of moment. I can wait for more 10 minutes. I'll end it by 3:40, 20 minutes ago. 10 minutes I can be there because now profit has started to come. Somehow by the end time, the profit has started to come. 93. Till where shall I keep my target? That is like one of the biggest question I'm having right now. Like maybe this. Let's go if I see some profit in that moment of the time. 58. It's becoming very hard for me to speak. But still, there are like 18 people who took a trade, 8 people who did recharge, 18 people take a trade, 8 people who took a recharge. Not bad. Let's go. Today, like movement will be a lot there in the market where are just this is what a major swing looks like. Okay, this is a start of major swing. That's why I told you major swings are very hard to predict. This is what major swings looks like. A very huge movement up, a huge movement down. Now you are in the confusion state. Should I believe on this trend or should I believe on this trend? Whether the market will go on making higher high, higher low, or whether it will go on making a lower low, lower high, lower low. You will be always be confused for that situation. Where should the market move now? You'll be always in that worry. Just hit my target fast. That's all. I don't want anything. One successful trade, and that's okay. I'll feel satisfied that I gave one successful trade. One. 103 USDT. Ah, 90. 134. Let's go. Let's just hit this target. That's all I want right now. Now. Ah. 186. A good buying spur has started to come. 175. Let's keep our SL little above so that we won't lose this target. I'll keep it for 100. At least 100 I will need back. Whatever amount has been lost, I get 100 back. 167 USD. Let's go on the BTC. $152. 183. Nearby, very nearby. I'll drag it little more up. 112. Stop loss got executed. That's fine. Fine by me. At least we took some amount of profit today. At least that's all we could do. That's nice. So thank you so much for joining this live stream today. People, thank you so much for being a part of this live stream. I'm gonna end this live stream right now. I'm not feeling good, but I cannot actually speak. Head paining, everything is right. I'm sick. I tried my level best. I came one trade big one trade I gave you for BTC. The rest of the trade all are not having, like, never went through. Other than BTC, it's totally fine. Maybe some other day. Today is not the day. This kind of days also we should see as a trader that there is nothing happening in the market, or even if it's happening, we always are going against the market is going against us. Such kind of day is also there. We should see such kind of day. It will make us be more experienced about the trading, more experienced about the rest of the stuffs. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for being a part of this live stream. And I'm going to end this live stream. I'll see you after 2 days because 2 days is my holiday. Thank God it's a holiday. To say, I'll see you after 2 days. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye bye.